Merchant of Venice, Act 3, Scene 1, Part 2. In our previous part, we have seen the discussion between Celerino and Selenio about Antonio's shipwreck and how Shylock comes in the picture and how Shylock justifies that yes, if I want to take a revenge on Antonio, it is justified. So वो हमने देखा कि लास्ट जो हमारा वीडियो था उसमें देखा कि सेलेरिनो और सेलोनियो आपस में बात करते हैं कि देयर इज अ र्यूमर एंटोनियो के बारे में कि एंटोनियो का शिप टूट गया है कहीं इंग्लिश चैनल में एंड शाइलॉक आ जाता है और शाइलॉक से जब शाइलॉक से जब सेलेरिनो पूछता है कि यस आई एम श्योर कि अगर एंटोनियो if he loses his if he forfeits his bet or his bond, so will you take his flesh? I'm sure you won't. But Shylock then he validates ki nahi, I am going to take 1 pound of flesh from Antonio. And why? Because he compares Christians and Jews and he justifies ki yes, I am not wrong in taking my revenge. Okay, after that enter Tubal. Line 80, enter Tubal. Shylock: how now, Tubal? What news from Genova? Hast thou found my daughter? So Tubal is another Jew. He is a friend of Shylock, and Shylock has sent him to find some news about Jessica, or to find Jessica. So Shylock, he asks कि yes Tubal, क्या तुम्हें कोई news मिली? तुम्हें कुछ पता चला मेरी daughter के बारे में? Tubal: I often came where I did hear of her, but cannot find her. Tubal says that I often came literally on the verge of ki okay, I did hear about her, but I cannot find her. कि मुझे वो मिली नहीं, मैंने सुना उसके बारे में कि यहाँ पे ऐसा हुआ वैसा हुआ, वहां पे देखा उसको, but मुझे वो मिली नहीं. Tubal, okay. Shylock: why there, a diamond gone, cost me 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. The curse never fell upon our nation till now. So Shylock is in a very rueful mood, in a very pensive mood, in a very depressive mood. Why? Because his Jessica did not go alone. She took all his jewels and money also. So what he says that a diamond gone, diamond chala gaya, and it cost me 2,000 ducats. 2,000 ducats का जो नुकसान हुआ है फ्रैंकफर्ट में. The curse never fell upon our nation till now. So he is telling that Jessica, elopement of Jessica is just like a curse. It is a curse not only on him, but it has fallen upon their nation. Nation means on Jewish nation. कि ये जो जेसिका का भागना है ये एक कर्स है किसके लिए? Jewish nation पे. I never felt it till now. 2,000 ducats in that and other precious jewels. कि I didn't feel it till now. 2,000 ducats और बहुत सारे precious gems, and I would my daughter were dead at my feet. Now he is wishing कि मेरी daughter मर जाती और मेरे feet पे यहाँ पे पड़ी होती. And the jewels in her ear, और जो jewels वो लेके गई है वो उसके कानों में होते. Would she were hearsed at my foot and the ducats in her coffin. No news of them. So he is just wishing कि Jessica उसके पैरों में कॉफिन, हियर्स्ट इज व्हाट, कि उसके यहाँ फ्लोर, यहाँ मेरे पैरों में पड़ी होती वो कॉफिन में, और उसके कानों में वो ज्वेल्स होते और वो जो पैसे वो लेके गई वो भी वहीं पे होते कॉफिन में. नो न्यूज ऑफ हिम, बट उसके बारे में कोई न्यूज नहीं है. व्हाई सो? एंड आई नो नॉट व्हाट स्पेंट इन द सर्च. व्हाई दाउ लॉस अपॉन लॉस? And I know not, I don't even know how much amount is spent in her search also. See, firstly, she has taken the money. First of all, he is happy. He is he is unhappy. He is in a pensive mood. He is in a angry mood. Why? Because his daughter has eloped. Secondly, she has taken so much of money with her. She has taken all the precious gems and jewels with her. So, and after that also he is spending again money in search of her. कि वो तो चली गई बट उसको ढूंढने में जो पैसे खर्च हो रहे हैं वो अलग. So loss upon loss, कि loss के बाद loss होता चला जा रहा है. The thief gone with so much and so much to find the thief. कि okay, thief जिसने चोरी की वो चला गया, वो भाग गया, और अब चोर को ढूंढने में जो पैसा जो खर्च हो रहा है, that is another thing. And no satisfaction, no revenge, nor no ill luck stirring, but what lights on my shoulder, no sighs but of my breathing, no tears but of my shedding. कि चोर तो चला गया, उसको ढूंढने में पैसे खर्च हो रहे हैं और कोई सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं है, कोई रिवेंज नहीं है, और लाइक व्हाट ही इज थिंकिंग कि जो भी इल लक है वो उसके शोल्डर पे आके, लाइक उस जो बैड लक है वो कहाँ उसके ऊपर आ गया, जो बैड लक है, मिसफॉर्चून है, वो ऐसा लग रहा है कि मेरे ही ऊपर आ गया, और नो वन देयर आर नो साइज, कि कोई भी परेशान नहीं है, nobody is bothered actually for the elopement of Jessica, because he in his heart he also knows that yes, these people Salerno and Salerino, they are also happy because all of them are related to Lorenzo only, all of them are also Christians. So in his mind he knows that yes, nobody is sad for him, so there are no sighs that I breathe, I'm the only one who has to grieve, that he is the only one, and no tears but of my shedding, that there are no tears for her, it is only me who is shedding tears. Tubal, yes, other men have ill luck too, Antonio, as I heard in Genova. So now Tubal is giving him another news. He is changing the subject from Jessica to Antonio, and he's saying that other men also have ill luck. Shylock, you are telling that your ill luck has cursed you, or you have been cursed, or you are sad, or whatever, but other people are there too who have ill luck. So that is Antonio, and I heard in Genova. Now the moment he says, he mentions the name of Antonio and about his ill luck, Shylock stops him in the middle and he said, what, ill luck, oh what? So he is excited to listen to the news of bad luck about Antonio. So we can understand how much he hates Antonio. Tubal, hack and Argosy cast away coming from Tripolis. So Tubal gives him the news that one of his merchant ship that is being wrecked coming from Tripolis. Tripolis is a port in Lebanon. So एक उसका जो शिप था लेबनान से आ रहा था, ट्रिपोलिस से, और वहां पे ऐसी न्यूज है कि वो भी टूट गया, उसका जो मर्चेंट शिप है वो टूट गया या कास्ट अवे. ओके, Shiloh, I thank God, isn't it true? Is it true? So he is thanking God कि it's true, like he is so happy कि yes, ये सच है. Okay, he's asking कि is it true? Tubal, I spoke with some of the sailors that escaped the wreck. So Tubal confirms the news that yes, I spoke with some of the sailors that escaped the wreck. So there were many sailors also in the merchant ship. So they escaped the wreck. So he talked to those sailors and he's confirming the news that yes, his ship was wrecked. Shiloh, I thank thee, good Tubal, good news, haha, where? In Genova. Okay, now he is happy. His mode, see, we will see the change of Shylock's mode in these lines. Firstly, he was sad for Jessica. He was angry. He was angry, and he was in a pensive mood. He was in extreme sorrow for Jessica for the money he lost. And now suddenly he has become very excited, and he's just thanking good Tubal for giving him such a good news. And he's asking, he's literally laughing, oh, where? In Genova. Tubal, your daughter spent in Genova, as I heard in one night, 4 ducats. Now see the manipulation of Tubal also. Firstly, he gives him some bad news, then again some good news, and again he is giving him a bad news. That is what? That your daughter, तुम्हारी जो daughter है Jessica, उसने क्या किया? उसने एक रात में 4 ducats खर्च कर दिए. So just imagine 4 ducats is 80 ducats. So at one go, she has spent 80 ducats. So that is again a bad news for Shylock. Thou stickest a dagger in me. I shall never see my gold again. 4 ducats at a sitting, 4 ducats. Now again, he is in a very bad mood that you are striking what a dagger in me. Dagger is what? छोटी सी जो तलवार छोटी सी होती है, तो एज इफ कि तुम, ऐसा लग रहा है कि तुम मेरे अंदर वो डैगर मेरी बॉडी में डाल रहे हो। ये जो न्यूज है वो मुझे कैसे पियर्स कर रही है। डैगर क्या करती है, पियर्स करती है, चीर देती है हमें, राइट हमारी बॉडी में अगर तलवार से हम हर्ट करते हैं तो वो बॉडी को चीर सकती है। सो इन अ वे ही इज टेलिंग कि तुम ये जो न्यूज दे रहे हो वो वैसा ही काम कर रही है जैसा कि एक डैगर पियर्स कर देती है बॉडी को। आई शेल नेवर सी माई गोल्ड अगेन, कि अब मुझे कभी भी वो अपना गोल्ड दिखेगा नहीं जो कि जैसिका लेके गई। एंड फोर स्कोर डकेट्स एट अ सिटिंग, फोर स्कोर डकेट्स की एक ही बार में ऑन वन सिंगल ओकेजन शी हैड स्पेंट so much of money. So Shylock, as we know, he was miser. Shylock, as we know, that he was so much interested in money. He used to take huge interest from people. He is a very different kind of a personality. So for him, spending so much of money at one sitting is really very painful. Tubal. There came divers of Antonio's creditors in my company to Venice. That's where he cannot choose but break. Again, Tubal is giving him some good news. Still, he is changing the topic. What he is saying? That yes, some divers of Antonio's creditors means several of Antonio's creditors who also are demanding money from Antonio, Antonio's creditors, जिसने की जिनसे भी एंटोनियो को पैसे देने हैं या एंटोनियो ने जिनसे पैसे लिए होंगे। ऑब्वियसली जो बहुत बड़ा बिजनेस होता है तो यू डू हैव टू टेक मनी फ्रॉम मेनी पीपल। सो कुछ लोग जो कि एंटोनियो के क्रेडिट से थे वो मेरे साथ थे वेनिस में। दैट्स वेयर ही कैन नॉट चूज बट ब्रेक। तो उन्होंने कहा है कि उसके पास कोई चॉइस नहीं है, ही डजंट हैव एनी चॉइस बट टू गो बैंकरप्ट, क्योंकि उसके शिप रेक हो गए हैं एंड ही डजंट हैव एनी मनी लेफ्ट। सो उसके पास कोई चॉइस ही नहीं है तो उसे बैंकरप्ट होना ही पड़ेगा। Shylock, आई एम वेरी ग्लैड ऑफ इट, आई विल प्लाक हिम, आई विल टॉर्चर हिम, आई एम ग्लैड ऑफ इट। So that again make Shylock very happy that yes, I am so happy and I will persecute him. And what he is planning, obviously, if Antonio goes bankrupt, that means that yes, he is not able to pay his debt. And then, according to the bond, what he is going to do, he will have a pound of flesh out of Antonio's body. So that makes him very happy. And then see how Tubal changes again the mental state of Shylock. Tubal, one of them showed me a ring that he had of your daughter for a monkey. So again, he's telling that one of them, one of the people with whom I was, in the company of whom I was, they showed me a ring which your daughter had exchanged for a monkey. So आपकी डॉटर ने क्या किया, एक मंकी के लिए रिंग एक्सचेंज कर दी, अपनी एक रिंग दे दी और वो रिंग मुझे लोगों ने दिखाई। Shylock, out upon her, thou torturest me, Tubal. It was my turquoise. I had it of Lee when I was a bachelor. I would not have given it for a wilderness of monkeys. So again, Shylock, shame upon her. He is cursing Jessica that shame upon her. You are torturing me, Tubal, because Tubal is giving him all the bad news about Jessica. That Tubal, you are torturing me. तुम मुझे टॉर्चर कर रहे हो। ये जो रिंग थी वो क्या थी? That was my turquoise. What is turquoise? A greenish blue precious stone. बहुत precious stone होता है turquoise. So it was my turquoise. और उसको किसने दी थी? ली, उसकी वाइफ ने दी थी। When I was a bachelor, means when I was not married to my wife, she had gifted me that ring. I would not have given it for a wilderness of monkeys. कि ये रिंग मुझे अगर पूरे के पूरे रेजिमेंट ऑफ मंकीज के लिए भी कोई कहता कि एक्सचेंज कर लो, रेजिमेंट और वाइल्डनेस मींस अ बिग ग्रुप ऑफ मंकीज, अगर मुझे कोई कहता कि बड़े से ग्रुप या रेजिमेंट के लिए भी आप ये रिंग एक्सचेंज कर लो, तो मैं ये कभी भी नहीं देता, जो कि मेरी बेटी जेसिका ने सिर्फ एक मंकी के लिए, और इतनी प्रेशियस रिंग जो कि इतनी प्रेशियस थी। इट वाज सो प्रेशियस फॉर मी बिकॉज इट वाज अ गिफ्ट from my wife and she exchanged it for a mere monkey. Tubal, but Antonio is certainly undone. Again, Tubal is changing the subject. Yes, whatever has happened, Antonio is certainly undone because now there is no scope for Antonio and he has gone. Uska sab ab kuch ho nahi sakta. Shylock, nay, that's true. That's very true. Go, Tubal, fee me an officer. bespeak him a fortnight before. So Shylock, okay, that's true, Tubal. Yes, Antonio is gone now. Of course, he won't be able to pay me. So you engage one officer for me. Bespeak him a fortnight before. You book some officer for a fortnight before means 15 days before only. You book an officer, engage for me a law officer by paying him an advance for give the officer a fee to come. So शैलो क्या कह रहा है कि यस एक ऑफिसर को, एक लॉ ऑफिसर को पहले से ही बुक कर लो, क्योंकि उसे पता है कि यस मुझे तो आई विल हैव अ पाउंड ऑफ फ्लैश फ्रॉम हिम, एंड नाउ व्हाट ही इज टेलिंग, आई विल हैव द हार्ट ऑफ हिम, कि मैं उसका हार्ट ले लूंगा. If you forfeit for one he out of Venice, I can make what merchandise I will. So if he loses his bet, if he becomes liable for the penalty, so what will happen? He will be out of Venice. Obviously, if he is going to take a pound of flesh, or if he is going to take a pound of flesh from his heart, so obviously Antonio is going to die. So obviously he will be out of Venice. So what can make our merchandise I will? So obviously he'll be free to earn, to do business in the way he want, because his style of doing business is very different. He wants to get more and more interest from people, and he is very cruel in that manner. And Antonio is the one who is actually helping people. People go to him if they are not able to pay their money, and he gives them money without interest. So he is a very generous person, he is a very soft hearted person. So if Antonio is not present in Venice, so of course what merchandise I will, what business I am going to do? Go Tubal and meet me at our synagogue. Go good Tubal at our synagogue, Tubal. So he is telling that yes, Tubal, you go and you meet me where? At our synagogue. Synagogue is a worship place for Jews. It is a Jewish place of worship. So he is asking Tubal to meet him at the worship place. Perhaps he wants to prayer. He wants to do prayer, or he wants to take an oath that yes, I am not going to give up for whatever scheme I have made of revenge. I am not going to give up. So what, of course, he is a very cruel person. So what thoughts are going in his mind? So maybe he's just he wants to go at the place of prayer to swear that yes, I am going to take it forward, and I am not going to stop this. So this is the end of Act 3, Scene 1. Now the time for the important questions. Students, I am going to make videos for, especially videos for important questions later on. So for now, let us just discuss what questions can be asked, what scenes are important, basically what lines are important. So wherever, like we can understand Shylock's unhappy state of mind over his daughters and his money's loss. That is one thing. And how he is expressing his views, that yes, and how the change of mode also. In a second he is happy, in a second he is elated for Antonio's loss, and in a second, the next moment, he is very sad for his daughter also. So that is all. And later on, I'm going to make separate video for all the important questions. So that's all for now. This is Anita Vyas from Sumitra English and Coaching Classes and Positive Mantra. So our next video would be Act 3, Scene 2. And if you have any questions, if you have any doubt, so you can always tell me.